Welcome to the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC pre-match show on SoCo CW, sponsored by Cornerstone Roofing and Gutter. Integrity is the cornerstone of our business.
It feels like winter, looks like winter, but it is April, and we are ready for Switchbacks FC Soccer. Tonight playing host to the Sounders FC2. And we welcome you and everybody. Josh Halbert alongside Roland Vargas. Roland, tonight Switchbacks FC come in playing good soccer. The last two on the road, well, they went 1-1. Most importantly, some big momentum. They'll need it facing a guy like Felix Chankum, one of the most electric players in all the USL.
A very good striker. Felix Chankum leads the line really well for the Seattle Sounders FC2. He's a fantastic young talent. He's got a lot of pace. He's got a lot of size as well. He's a player the Switchbacks are going to have to stop. 2
of his 3 goals last week, and that went against Rio Grande Valley, just 19 years old. On the flip side of the Switchbacks FC, Luke Vercoloni, the most seasoned player for Colorado Springs, but he still has it.
Luke Vercoloni, the veteran, he brings a ton of experience, as you said, to this lineup for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. Head coach Steve Tritchew's used him everywhere. He's been one of the most important and valuable players for the Switchbacks this season.
Well, the Switchbacks FC come in 1-1 over the last 2, trying to keep it rolling tonight. Stick around, the starting lineups, the kickoff when we come back.
Fat on flavor, skinny on price.
Fat boys, pizza and subs.
Honey, what's for dinner?
I don't know. Order a pizza.
I did it last time. You order.
I don't have the number.
Look it up. So easy. A 3-year-old can do it.
Hailstorms are fun to watch, but they can leave you with a damaged roof. When that happens, Cornerstone Roofing can put your roof and gutters back to where they need to be. We provide free inspections and insurance estimates, and we'll work with your insurance company so your new roof is hassle-free. Plus, our customer service department will walk you through every step to make sure it's a fast and easy process. Cornerstone Roofing is licensed and bonded, so all work is guaranteed. Call Cornerstone Roofing for your free estimate, because integrity is the cornerstone of our business.
When you're in the market for a new home, consider the advantages of working with a reputable builder. Make sure quality and craftsmanship are part of the offer. Energy and efficiency are both must-haves, and find an area of town that's right for you. It's your home, so do your home work.
Home buying tips presented by Oakwood Homes. Call or visit oakwoodhomesco.com or to speak with a new home counselor.
Fat on flavor, skinny on price.
Fat boys, pizza and subs.
Honey, what's for dinner?
I don't know. Order a pizza.
I did it last time. You order.
I don't have the number.
Look it up. So easy. A 3-year-old can do it.
Fat on flavor, skinny on price.
Fat boys, pizza and subs.
Honey, what's for dinner?
I don't know. Order a pizza.
I did it last time. You order.
Widener Field, what a Saturday night. Going to be a chilly one, but we are ready to go. The officials for tonight's game, Rosendo Mendoza, Joe Wykowski, Jacob Harold, and Jacob Meyer rounding out tonight's officiating crew. The starting lineups first for the visitors. Sounders FC 2. We talked about Felix Chankum, but the captain, Ray Sari, really holding things together that midfield spot.
Ray Sari, a fantastic player. He likes to spread the ball around, gets the ball at his feet, works it wide quickly. Ray Sari's a really good player. He's the cog, keeps the engine going in the middle of that midfield for S2 tonight.
The Sounders FC2 snapped a 4-game losing streak, and they will try to keep this win streak going as they came off a big win over Rio Grande Valley last week. For the Switchbacks FC, well, up top, Robinson to Jaquan Malcolm, and then on this back end, as good as you'll find in the league, and of course, Moise Poiti continues to anchor it in goal.
And that combination of Taylor Hunter and Jamal Jack at the center back position, so strong for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC, and the veterans on the flanks, Luke Vercoloni, Josh Suggs, tons of talent for the Switchbacks.
Field conditions will be key for both teams, and for Sounders FC to try to keep that momentum going after snapping the losing streak and winning for the first time after 4 consecutive losses. For the Switchbacks FC, weather will be a factor. Defense, this is an explosive Seattle team.
It is, and the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC have to keep them in front of them and maybe use the new man, the man they just signed on loan from the Colorado Rapids today, the striker, Nicky Jackson. He's come down to Colorado Springs. He's on the bench. We'll see if he gets some minutes tonight. I bet he will.
A former 4th-round pick of the 2018 MLS Super Draft from Grand Canyon University scored a goal in his debut back on March the 10th. So here we go, ready to roll. Switchbacks FC, home black-white numbers, and Sounders FC 2 in that road white with black numbers. We want to say Seattle. Technically, it is Seattle, although they are going to be playing in Tacoma this year, so bit of a twist. Certainly a talented team, loaded as they always are. And Switchbacks FC attacking from left to right. They're going to have a little bit of a breeze at their back, and that's Moise Poiti in goal. Started the season on the bench as Stuart Sayus got the nod, and Moise waited patiently, waited for his opportunity, and he has certainly made the most of it. The Switchbacks FC club is gaining a lot of steam here, 9 points, 3 and 4 coming in.
And you can see how the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC are starting. It's going to be Taylor Hunter at that right back position, actually, with Jamal Jack and Tombe in the center, and Josh Suggs, as usual, at the left back spot. Jordan Schweitzer in the middle of the field. Shane Malcolm going to try to win this header here on the right wing.
Clay Brown, the goaltender for Sounders FC 2, 9 saves this season. He's given up 7 goals, played more minutes than any of the keepers, 270 coming in. And defense there, it's Shane Malcolm got a goal on that road trip, and a takeaway there by Jordan Schweitzer. Here's Malcolm. And it'll be interesting to see the flight of the ball today, I should say, the roll of the ball. The field had to be plowed because of the amount of snow we received here in Colorado Springs. So certainly that's going to affect the roll of the ball. And then the footing for the players, it is soft. So mud will be a factor. Lots to see how that all plays out here as this game unfolds. Into the box now, and good hustle there by Jamal Jack. And it's going to be offsides the call.
It was good upper body strength. Good anticipation there by Jamal Jack, just seeing that ball through to his goalkeeper as we see a Seattle Sounders FC2 player there just getting held up in the snow behind the Switchbacks goal, but Moise Poiti here will restart with the long goal kick.
So Moise Poiti rolls it out, and Switchbacks FC, you can see the footing, how treacherous it is. As Chankum slipped up just a bit, and opportunity here for Shane Malcolm. Into the 18, Malcolm shot denied. It's deflected away by Ibrahim Usman. Quickly back on defense, but an opportunity here for a set piece. Switchbacks FC corner kick, 3rd minute here to start the game.
Great break forward from Shane Malcolm. Quick shot with the right foot and a good block from Usman to give the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC their first Z-trip corner kick of the game here tonight at Widener Field.
And Josh Suggs as good as any in the league from this position. So Suggs on a Z-trip corner kick. Low strike, some top spin, gets through, still on the doorstep, finally cleared out. Oh, that was so close to putting the Switchbacks FC up early.
Dangerous defending from S2, letting that ball bounce inside their box, and the Switchbacks are just going to attack again.
There's Vercoloni attempting the cross. Hunter straight up in the air now. Body downside, Robinson is there. Tombe heads it up. Schweitzer and now Jamal Jack quickly on the far side to Josh Suggs. Now looking for A.J. Ajekwa there. You got Ajekwa, Malcolm, Robinson, explosive trio up top, and We talked about it in the pregame briefly. This Seattle Sounders FC2 team, so explosive. Defense going to be so crucial for the Switchbacks FC here tonight.
And so far, it's been a bit of a scrappy contest. You'd expect that with the conditions here. If anything, they'll deteriorate a little bit during the game as this surface gets a little bit cut up under the cleats here. We saw just how much snow was taken off this field in the pregame. Crew did a good job to get this surface playable. Orange ball tonight. So certainly shout out to the crew for getting this one ready, but the surface definitely heavy, difficult for both sets of players. You see a lot of them lost their footing here in the opening couple of minutes.
Yeah, Syed Robinson losing his footing there with that right cleat, and now at midfield, Vercoloni hovering. There's Jordan Burt. Schweitzer, and now Sounders FC2 able to play it. Jamal Jack, though, there to send it back. Here's Vercoloni, flick with the head. And Sounders FC rolling it right back to Brown. Good pace for Colorado Springs here in the early going. They look crisp.
They do, and they've been pressing S2 high. Jordan Burt, very important man to get on the ball, as well as his central midfield partner, Jordan Schweitzer, tonight. It's a little bit loose there from the switchbacks. Now S2 can attack.
Ulase, the cross, and Chankum was waiting, but Pwadi able to get there before. The 19-year-old Felix Chankum, the most dynamic goal scorer for the Seattle team.
It was a really good break down the left wing by Gonzalez for S2. He's looked good in the opening part, especially when he's been able to get in behind the switchbacks, which is what S2 is looking to do here. Trying to soak up a lot of pressure coming forward from the switchbacks. Just a little bit long there for Shane Malcolm.
You can see how that ball just jumps off the surface. Still moisture on the pitch here at Widener Field. You can see the snowbanks lining the field. They had to clear it off today. We received a couple inches out here. Not a lot, but obviously for April, something we didn't see coming. And when you consider it was 60s, 70s just a few days ago, but that's Colorado, and that is soccer here in the Western Conference in the month of April. Long run there by Suggs, and that's going to be a Heat Depot corner kick for the Switchbacks FC, their second here in the opening 6+ minutes.
And it was such great work there by Jordan Schweitzer to work that ball out to the left wing. Eventually that ball finding its way out to Josh Suggs. Suggs making one of those typical barnstorming runs down the left side, trying to get forward, and eventually wins his side a Heat Depot corner kick, but S2 looks like they're going to need a little bit of medical treatment here. It's Denzo Ulisi there. Just looks like he's got held up there stretching for this challenge on the Fat Boys Pizza replay there, going in on the challenge with Josh Suggs.
You're going to feel everything a little bit more tonight. It is chilly. With that wind now blowing out of the east, it's got a bit of a bite to it. You can see there just how cold it is. Now the crew did a magnificent job just in terms of getting this field ready to play. And you see Ulisi able to be helped off the field here in the 8th minute of play. Well, the coach is certainly a seasoned coaching staff of the Switchbacks FC. Steve Tritchie leading the way, and they're going to resume play. Steve Tritchie his 4th season, playoffs in 2 of the first 3 years. Did a great job. Wold A. Harris on that staff as well for the Sounders FC2. Well, 2-4 to start the 2018 season. They counter with John Hutchinson. So back to action here. Sounders FC2. Midfield, that is challenged by a Jaquan. Suggs will throw it in. Syed Robinson, so good to see number 11 back on a Switchbacks roster here in 2018. As you can see, John Hutchinson, head man for the Sounders FC2. Jaquan pressures midfield. Burt there to clear it back. Opportunity on the left side now. It's Azriel Gonzalez. He's all scored the first goal of his professional career last week, and that would have ended up being the game winner against Rio Grande Valley. 3-2 the final in that one.
And he's looked really bright, really fresh going forward down that left wing for S2 here at Widener Field. See the Switchbacks very content to have 2 lines of 4 behind the ball here. Just fun, force Seattle Sounders FC2 out wide.
Suggs, Achekwa, and he was offside. Now Colorado Springs trying to make the most of this one here tonight. They're on the road again next week, and then back at home for 2 against the Nevada teams, Reno 1868 FC, and then the Las Vegas Lights, one of the new expansion teams here in the USL's Western Conference. Is Seattle. That ball a little bit too heavy, but able to play it. Low ball and a cross, and Tombe well positioned. Las Vegas rolling off to a good start. Their debut, they're 2-0-2, 8 points, just 1 behind the Switchbacks, and then Fresno tied for 7th place with Colorado Springs, 9 points. So good to see 2 teams in their inaugural season getting off to a pretty good start.
It's just been so tight in the Western Conference here to start 2018. You're just going to see here the first corner kick for S2 here this evening.
Scott Samara under it, and Puati comes way out. And there's Schweitzer. A.J. Ajayquan Company moving ahead of Syed Robinson. Now Widener Field. Certainly Widener, one of the proud partners of Switchbacks FC. And put on board. We named this Widener Field a season ago, and outstanding support. James, Nick, and Ed Reagan doing a great job with the advertising, community support, and it has been fun to see the snowball effect. This community really getting behind the Switchbacks FC as Moise Puati, aggressive line to make the stop.
It was good goalkeeping from Puati. Eventually, referee's assistance flag went up. Offside. Goalkeeper wasn't to know that. Good starting position from Puati and a nice break forward from Taylor Hunter. Good switch.
Syed Robinson now. Those flashy orange shoes. 3 Switchback players wearing those this afternoon is Jordan Burt. Now a counter opportunity here for the Sounders FC. 2 is Schweitzer into the corner. All right, now they're moving pretty effortless right this moment as ball sails out of bounds.
The surface has done well to hold up. Haven't seen too much of it breaking up or coming apart. Players look to have kept their footwear so far. Haven't seen any players changing their cleats yet. And obviously, S2 came out to Colorado Springs a couple days earlier than they normally would have this week to train, get used to the altitude, prepare for this game. So I'm sure they'll be a little bit more ready for these conditions than they might have been had they just come in yesterday, as is the usual way of things.
Schweitzer, long ball up. There's Suggs. Good ball off the body. Josh able to play it now into the box and just missed on that touch intended for Syed Robinson. Now, great job, the ability of Suggs to be able to pull that in with the body, but not able to connect with his up man, Syed Robinson. You take a look at the games that Switchbacks FC have played. A close one last week. They led early against Sacramento Republic FC before losing for the first time against that club. Put up 4 in a rout over Reno. 1 goal difference against Rio Grande Valley. And then prior to that, the last 3 games, all 1-goal margins. They played in a lot of tight games.
They have, and it's all because of the foundation that the Switchbacks are given with their great defensive play, their shape, the way their 2 central midfielders are both going to hold, both support their defenders, do everything they can. That gives the Switchbacks a great foundation to keep things tight, keep things close. Unfortunately, the last couple weeks they haven't had that offense. They were able to break out for 4 goals, as we talked about in Reno. Those 3 1-0 losses in a row were difficult, but The Switchbacks played well in all of those losses, had chances in them, just weren't able to take their chances. So they find some players who can convert those chances. Switchbacks are going to be doing just fine.
Dylan Tevez playing it up, taking it away here. A.J. Achekwa, Malcolm to his right. Sheet now, that ball just gets by. Oh, he had a golden opportunity if he could have got a foot on that pass, but instead, Quaddy and company set it up from the back end. Good strike up. Suggs able to pull it now with the left foot. Here we go. A.J. Achekwa.
So unlucky for Ajayqua. You talked about it earlier, that ball accelerating off the surface. It was a nice little chip in there from Josh Suggs, but that ball just hit the surface right in front of Ajayqua. Went straight through the goalkeeper. Unlucky there for the Switchbacks, but they've been winning the ball right back here in some good positions, able to get in behind S2.
Headed up. And it's going to be Switchback FC thinking defense here on this possession. Throw on to the near side. Ibrahim Usman. Hey, what, Roland? It's early, but you gotta like the way Colorado Springs has moved, distributed the ball, some opportunities. 15th minute of play, so far so good. Now need a stop here, corner of the 18. Sounders FC 2 and Jamal Jack, the guy putting the lockdown and thwarting that attack.
Good working back there from Saeed Robinson to help the Switchbacks win that ball back and move forward through Luke for Coloni, looking over the top for Ajayqua.
AJ has some help. Robinson right down the box for Coloni on the backside of Ajayqua. Look at the footwork.
It was good speed, great feet there from A.J. Ajayqua. Referee going to bring out the yellow card for some words there after the foul, and the Switchbacks are going to have a free kick just outside the S2 box.
Switchbacks FC. Opportunity here on a free kick. A joint chiropractic free kick. Yellow card comes out. And here's why.
Great feet from A.J. Ajayqua. We see the Fat Boys Pizza replay there. That led to our Hanson Hot Springs yellow card. It was for kicking the ball away there. Ray Sari just buzzed the tower there right past the referee. Referee not having any of that. Quick yellow card. Suggs and Schweitzer over this one here. Great opportunity for the Switchbacks to get their first goal tonight. Right in front of the Trailheads. Sorry, Josh. This is a real difficult opportunity, especially with that right foot of Schweitzer bearing right in on top of the goalkeeper, try to bounce it right in front of him, perhaps use some of the surface here. You saw that Hanson Hot Springs Spa's yellow card.
Schweitzer drops it off. Here's Jack, low blast, and it's wide to the right side. He is down to the pitch.
Yeah, took a nasty one there. Referee just a couple feet away from it, going to rule for a corner kick for the Switchbacks FC. Jamal Jack coming forward from that center back position that was worked straight off the training ground there. Just played over to Jamal Jack, takes the right-footed strike, gets a little bit of a deflection on it, wide of goal. Yep, that's what the referee sees, and the Switchbacks have a corner kick. Jack looks like he's going to be all right. He's able to continue.
This is a Z-trip corner kick taken again by Josh Suggs. So dangerous, these positions. The captain. 18th minute of play, no score. It's the third corner kick of the half for the Switchbacks FC. It's a good ball, but again, Sounders FC too. They've been positioned well defensively. Saeed Robinson to midfield. Here we go. Tombe. Ball up, but Jake on the far side gets through to AJ. And offside.
Unlucky there. I believe Jordan Burt thought that if he left that, the referee's assistance flag would stay down. Didn't turn out to be that way, so unlucky there for the Switchbacks. But S2 have been in some good positions defensively, but they've been soaking up way too much pressure in the first quarter of an hour and some change here at Widener Field. The Switchbacks really playing the ball around well, creating some good opportunities. They've just got to get some more strikes on goal.
Brown on the goal kick. 19th minute of play. Seattle feeling good about themselves. Didn't play great in that win over Rio Grande Valley. In fact, had to come from behind. But they snapped a 4-game losing streak, so important for a team early in the season. Trying to stay right there in the thick of things. Top 8, of course, advanced to the postseason in what is now the longest regular season in USL history, the largest professional soccer league in the country. Postseason going to conclude at the end of the regular season, which wraps up in October this year. They've done a great job expanding the visibility of this game. Of course, ESPN Plus, one of the new partners on board with the USL. Chase from behind by Malcolm. Played up the right side. This is David Olson. Well, what a challenge by Jamal Jack. Don't see a whole lot getting by number 8.
And he's had a good partnership today with Tombe in the center of that defense for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC, moving Taylor Hunter out, who's been such a great player at center back this season, moving him out to that right back position. He's done well. He's gotten forward tonight. Good win there from Jordan Burt.
Saeed Robinson flicked over at Jaquan Vercadoni. Here's Saeed. It's going to get, nearly got through. That ball caught just enough of a FC2 player. Seattle Sounders FC2, and Brown will drive it back out. Malcolm to Saeed Robinson. Got Burt calling for it up ahead. Top of the 18. Bodies it up. Malcolm! And a great play coming over to help out defensively, Sam Rogers. But another Z-trip corner kick rolling.
Good defense by Rogers in the end. Great little layoff from Jordan Burt there. This idea to use the chest just to flick that one, drop it right into the path there of Shane Malcolm, but unlucky. Good defending in the end from S2. And as you said, another corner kick. Here as we see the Fat Boys Pizza replay, our 4th corner kick for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC.
Out of the Z-trip quarter, 3 of the 4 have come from this quarter of the Switchbacks FC. 21st minute. Suggs, you get the feeling perhaps Switchbacks FC able to break through here. Oh, it is just a frigid night. Tip your cap to the fans. They have been outstanding. Cleared out. Here's Saeed. Swept back to Pawadi. Tombe to his right. And Vercaloni able to break out.
Just a little disjointed there after that corner kick, but good play from the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. They've been interchanging their forward 3 throughout this game. Now Shane Malcolm leading the line, Saeed Robinson on the right, AJ Ajayko on the left. So that's just another one of those things for the visitors to think about, their defense, but a good break forward here from S2.
Usman, he'll circle around behind the ball. Defending is Hunter. And that's going to be a corner kick. The Sounders FC2.
Strong challenge from Taylor Hunter. I've been impressed with that man right there. Gonzalez, very strong tonight. Azriel Gonzalez down the left wing for S2. This is where the Switchbacks have to stay turned on. They haven't given up many of these set piece opportunities here this evening. They got to stay big. They got to stay strong. There's a lot of quality on the ball from the S2 captain right here, whipping this ball in with his right foot.
Azriel Gonzalez. Big ball backside, headed up. And on the hop. Usman to play it back up with the left foot. Well, what a luxury for Steve Tritchew. And what a job recruiting talent. Of course, Moise Pawadi a year ago led the USL in saves. We take a look at our Oakwood Homes scoreboard. Clock showing 22 minutes and nearing that 24th
Did you
mark.
know when you buy a new home from a reliable builder, you can personalize it to fit your needs? After all, your home is your castle.
Home buying tips presented by Oakwood Homes. Call or visit oakwoodhomesco.com or to speak with a new home counselor.
24th minute, Switchbacks FC and Sounders FC, no score. Good run there by Burt. or I should say Suggs, able to pull down with the left foot, and Burt battling now.
A strong play at the end line there from the switchback center midfielder Jordan Burt, just trying to win that ball back. But eventually cleared there. You can see the S2 players just remonstrating with each other. Goalkeeper as well, going to throw some of his words into the mix. Seattle Sounders FC2 just found it difficult to get too many passes together inside the switchbacks end. So far they've kept the strikes down to a minimum from the home team, but they found it difficult to get out of their half, put some passes together, and get too much quality.
Here's Brown. Body by Rogers. Callie Brown. Sounders FC2 really stretched out. Good challenge by Schweitzer. Take it away. Ajekwa hits the pitch, and it's going to be switchback FC ball.
Yeah, great combination play there from Schweitzer and Ajekwa. Schweitzer winning that ball back. Good strength from Ajekwa. Winning that free kick for the switchbacks. Just take a little bit of pressure off. And lump this ball in. You see here the Fat Boys Pizza replay. Good strength from Jordan Schweitzer. And good play from AJ Ajekwa, referee right on top of it once again.
Free kick. 25th minute of play. No score. Glad you could join us here. Josh Howell, Roland Vargas on a winter-like Saturday night here on April the 21st. Just frigid temperatures. And I'll tell you what, tip our caps to our crew here tonight. Camera work has been awesome. Guys in the truck pulling cables. Not easy to do on a night like tonight. Brown shanks it off to the right side.
Great pressure put on there by Shane Malcolm bursting through. Shane Malcolm now getting a run at that center forward position with Ajekwa on the left-hand side and Saeed Robinson on the right.
Here's Burt. Jordan holds the blast right side. What a save! Brown laying out to the left side, preventing a goal for Colorado Springs.
Stunning save from Callie Brown. Jordan Burt. Great touch there to work that ball out for a strike off the right instep of the right foot, curling that one into a postage stamp finish, but Brown having none of that, clearing that one out for another Z-trip corner kick for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC, and you can see how much that means to the S2 number 1, Callie Brown. Great save there.
5th corner kick of the game for the Switchbacks, 4th from the Z-trip corner, and Callie Brown play of the game, no doubt, to this point. Here's Suggs. It's a good ball, gets through, still in the air. Bicycle back, and here's Tombe. Trying to connect with Schweitzer. Saeed Robinson there to cover. Good little move, Saeed now. Watch the speed to try to get the corner. And they're going to say offside.
Goal kick, I believe they're going to say here. I think it just ricocheted back off of Saeed Robinson there. Yeah, I just think he got the wind knocked out of him there.
Usman.
Oh, he's saying he just got a bit of a stamp on the top of the hand there. Probably when he went to ground, and Saeed Robinson was just trying to hurdle over him there at the end of that play. Wasn't anything wrong with it. Just put his hands to the ground. Luckily, he's got the gloves on tonight. But good play from Saeed Robinson down that right wing, trying to work crosses in. Good job by the referee here. See the Penrose St. Francis Health Services.
Speaking of gloves, trying to stay warm, how about our referee, Rosendo Mendoza, sleeveless?
No, he's going suns out, guns out today. He was here earlier, he was warming up like that.
Tell you what, it is a chilly, chilly night. It's only going to get colder here. 28th minute. I tell you, the weather, as it usually is in Colorado in April, has been bizarre. 60s, 70s this week, and then winter rolls in last night. And we've seen over the years, this field has gone through some tough storms and tough playing conditions. And initially you thought, well, who knows how it's going to shake out tonight. But again, kudos to the crew. Did a good job to get this one ready to play. And so far, we haven't really talked about the field a whole lot other than the pregame and perhaps one slip early by Saeed Robinson. All in all, it's played pretty well.
It's definitely very bumpy, but it hasn't cut up too much. The players have been able to keep their footing. I can't remember any chances that were affected by anything related to the field conditions yet. So it's just a question of having to take that second touch. You can see all the players here working the ball into the feet taking a first touch to settle themselves and then looking for that pass with the second touch, just because of how bumpy and how off-center these conditions can be here with this kind of a surface.
As I say that, A.J. Ajayqua slipped in the mud there with the left cleat, but all in all, it hasn't been too bad given what it could be. Midfield now, pursuing from behind Syed Robinson.
It was good hustle from Syed Robinson. Doing a good job to press from the front there.
You know, Syed is a guy who battled injuries early in his career with Colorado Springs. Went away a year ago, and he's come back, and tell you what, he has been healthy, and he's looked as good as we've ever seen him, I believe, in Colorado Springs.
Yeah, it's just been great to see Syed Robinson back with the Switchbacks. He gives everyone a lift in the locker room. He's a great player to have around for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC, so great to see that veteran make his way back to Colorado Springs. And as you said, staying healthy, staying on the field, and playing some really good soccer.
There's Sam Rogers. Malcolm ricocheted off the right foot. Rogers will play it up. And that ball just a little too far out in front. Oakwood Homes, the scoreboard here. Scoreless, 30th minute of play. And while we have a second, a message from one of our sponsors here at Switchbacks FC. Cornerstone Roofing and Gutters.
Make sure you check out the Cornerstone Roofing app.
Now, Ibrahim Usman spent some time on the turf, that top hand. I don't know if it's so much the cold, the hand, or a combination of both, but he is struggling right now. And so some extra time got to be put on the clock here at the conclusion of the opening half.
It was a really good challenge that he made there to go to the feet of Syed Robinson. Syed just tried to hurdle over the challenge and get that ball into the box. As he did so, he came down on top of that right hand. Hopefully they'll just be able to get some magic spray on that. He'll be okay. Taylor Hunter just waiting to take this throw in for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC.
Well, Hunter plays it in. Here's Tombe. That ball got away from Tombe, but Jamal Jack is right there. Suggs, Jack, Burt to his right, good move by Jack. And a big bump from behind as Ajayqua fouled. Here's another look.
So the Fat Boys Pizza replay. Referee once again right on top of it, blowing for the foul for the Switchbacks FC.
You get the sense this Switchbacks FC team is on the verge of changing this scoreless contest. They've had some opportunities, but they've been crisp, they've been sharp, they've pressured defensively, and they have had some opportunities on the offensive end, but so far nothing to show for it on the scoreboard as Waddy ball catching high in the air over midfield. And Ajayqua pressing as Brown. He'll want that one back. Burt up ahead. Here's Malcolm. Look out, Ajayqua back to Malcolm. Top of the 18 now. Shane holds, drops it back for Cononi. Looking for the shot. Luke down with left foot. Ricocheted up and over. It's going to be another corner kick here for Colorado Springs.
Really nice idea by Luke Furcoloni to work that ball back out to the left foot, change the angle of attack. It was a good block in the end. No idea where this ball was going. Goalkeeper just had to pray and watch it go high and wide. And the Switchbacks, as you said, another Z-trip corner kick here for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC after that man shot Luke Furcoloni.
Fifth in the Z-trip corner. Sixth corner kick overall here. We're in the 34th minute of play. Josh Suggs. Got A.J. Ajayqua in there for Colorado Springs. Jordan Schweitzer as well. That's a big blast. Backside bounces through the end line.
Unlucky for the Switchbacks. Suggs going, as you said, back post for that one, just floating it up there a little bit longer. Switchbacks unable to get that strike on goal, unlucky, but if they keep having these many opportunities from set pieces, surely the Switchbacks will get the breakthrough sooner rather than later against S2.
Brown, who made an unbelievable save minutes ago. That's been the difference in this game. Jordan Burt got off a beautiful shot trying to go top corner, but Brown just a little bit better, laying out to keep this 0-0. Schweitzer, Malcolm, Jordan now with the right foot. Taylor Hunter to Shane Malcolm. Vercoloni there at midfield. They'll reset with Tombe. And a giveaway. Look out. Trouble, and Quaddy able to get there. Quaddy. Jordan now drops it up for Taylor Hunter. Right side, a little miscommunication as Malcolm went out, the pass went up.
Yeah, just looking for Shane Malcolm to continue that run straight up the field. It was Taylor Hunter there trying to play it through first time. It was a nice idea. Just got their communications crossed. And S2 will restart with the goal kick. Here as we take closer and closer to the end of this first half. It's been a well-played first half here. Difficult conditions. We talked about it all broadcast long. Some good chances, and what a save that was from Callie Brown earlier in this first half. That's definitely going to be save of the week material.
Here we go, Luke Vercoloni, so dangerous to the open field. Luke, left side, Ida Robinson holds, chipped up into the box. And they're going to want that one back.
And just looking for that run of Josh Suggs. He made his way forward from that left back position, just ghosted into the box there. Wasn't able to get on the end of it.
Malcolm, Ajekwa free at the 18. Brown hustling out. Ajekwa able to keep it in play. Retreating his side, Robinson. Suggs slides forward, Schweitzer off his left foot, and that's a miscue.
Good strength from Schweitzer, though, just to hold up that run after losing the ball. What a dangerous challenge that was by Callie Brown, coming out trying to win that ball right on his goal line. Could have given up a penalty kick. S2 living dangerously.
Rolling 37th minute, fair to say right now, Switchbacks FC, they have outplayed the Sounders FC 2. Still no goals to show, but perhaps on the verge of striking here. Burt to Shane Malcolm. Try to get the corner. Jordan now. Holding to the right side. Cross. Headed up. Bodied up. Blast right side through the face of the goal. That close.
AJ Jacob trying to do the exact same thing that Luke Vercoloni did. Just trying to find that far corner, curl it around the goalkeeper. So unlucky there, looking for that perfect finish, just trying to bend it inside that post with his right foot. Nice touchdown, looking for that finish. Brown at full stretch there and just wide. You can see the trailheads there going crazy. They knew how close that one was. Unlucky for AJ Jacob. Great replay here. Great angle there on the replay, just whipping it right by that post. Unlucky for the Switchbacks.
Good camera work by our crew here tonight. AJ Jacob back defensively now, and here's Usman. Taylor Hunter, can't say enough just how dynamic this back end is for Colorado Springs with Suggs, Tombe, Jack, and Hunter on that back line for Steve Tritchew. Played down by Sari.
A good challenge coming through there from Jamal Jack. Switchbacks just getting their defensive shape here behind S2. Definitely Boss had the best of this first half, the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC, so they want to keep S2 off the board here.
Hold. Jack defending. Now Vercoloni out pushing, not pressing as much as they did early on, but settled in defensively here. 38th minute of play. Sorry. Or Rogers, rather. Big number 33 for S2. Well handled by David Olson. There's Rogers. Give away to Schweitzer. Burt now. Right side to Shane Malcolm. To his right is AJ Achekwa. He'll play it up. The speed of Syed Robinson, a little too much.
The referee's assistance flag going up immediately there. Shane Malcolm looking over the top for that run through the middle of Syed Robinson, just unable to find him. Switchbacks continuing to change their forward three. Now it's that man, A.J. Ajayqua, leading the line with Shane Malcolm on the right.
Rogers lost him, and now the Switchbacks FC give it back. Push forward. Tevis. Left side to David Olson. The cross going back post, and it's going to go all the way through to the other side. Last touch by Colorado Springs. What effort by Josh Suggs. Sounders FC 2 to play it in. Dinson Ulasi. Really is tightened up here. As S2 settling in here. Some more opportunities late in this opening half. Poitier able to hug that near post.
Well watched by Moise Poitier. Not a great cross in from that right-hand side. Just got too far behind it, pushed it past Poitier's goal, but he had to watch that one past the post.
Colorado Computer Support, proud sponsor of Switchbacks FC. We talked about the speed this S2 team, and well, they have shown that here, but also showing up big time. The defense of the Switchbacks, they've been outstanding.
Switchbacks done a great job to neutralize everything that S2 has thrown at them going forward. Azrael Gonzalez has been very impressive for the team from Seattle going forward down the left-hand side, but just unable to work Moise Poitier in the Switchbacks net too much. The Switchbacks have looked very good going forward. Unable, obviously, to get the goal. Ball a little bit too heavy. Well read by Poitier there. But S2 has done well in the first half. The Switchbacks just edged the play. It'll be interesting to see those stat maps at halftime to see where the heat map is on that possession. I definitely believe Switchbacks will edge that. Looking on the right-hand side, a lot of possession for the Switchbacks inside S2's half.
On the far side, Seattle able to play it up. Dropped it off. They'll knife through the Switchbacks FC defense, and we haven't called his name much, Felix Chankum, since the opener, and here's some pressure and offside the call.
Yeah, David Olson just straying a little offside there. He was able to look across the whole line, just made that run a little early. Olson, referee's assistance flag straight up once again. Switchbacks restart with a long kick from Moise Poitier.
So Moise here in the 42nd minute. It's a good ball. Low ball. Saeed with the right foot. And they're content to just sag off and not take any chances here, trying to finish out this first half.
Switchbacks won't really start applying pressure to S2 until Seattle breaks into their half, as you can see there. As soon as they got across the halfway line, the Switchbacks defending in packs, and they're going to look to break forward down the left wing. Great run there by Suggs.
And that ball got through. Here's a cheek over the right foot. And a good shot on the move, but Brown once again is there.
Smart idea to use the outside of the right foot, just try to flick that one first time into the net. But another strong save from Callie Brown, as you said. Good job. Nice ball through, as you see on the Fat Boys Pizza replay. Suggs takes the defender with him. Ajayqua just looking for that snapshot with the outside of the boot. But easily saved from Brown.
Now the evidence of the dynamic players up top for the Switchbacks FC. Robinson, Ajayqua, and Shane Malcolm. And that's headed out. Great defense by Jamal Jack. Well, he has been so steady. What an addition here in the offseason by Steve Tritchie with number 8 in the lineup. Suggs, back to Moise. Big ball. And we're going to get a foul. On S2, no call. Should be something there. We play on.
Referee saying the player won the ball there. S2 just passing out the last few minutes of the half, as we see once again surface just accelerating the ball. You can see all the snow that was cleared there earlier today by the ground staff here at Widener Field. Taylor Hunter right back and take this throw in. Both teams now just looking to get to halftime, maintaining their clean sheets.
Malcolm. Schweitzer. They'll have it on the throw-in. Ball gets hung up behind the snow pile. That's a good ball to Malcolm, but it gets by. .45th minute of play. Still zeros. And Moise, line drive with the left foot. And the run forward by Rogers. 2 minutes of extra time put on our tick-tock shop clock. Rogers whiffs, and now Malcolm's right there. Back to Vercoloni looking for a ball up. Holds just a bit, and that ball not skipping as much off the surface as he would have hoped, and Brown will play it.
Unlucky there for the Switchbacks, just trying to get one final attack before the end of the first half. Vercoloni, Schweitzer, Burt, all three done a great job in the center of that midfield for the Switchbacks FC today. Really impressed with those three in the first half.
Olsen. Taylor Hunter is there, as is Schweitzer. Look out! And the footing giving Moise Poiti some problems. And that's going to cost him a corner kick. Lucky it didn't cost him a goal.
And I wish you could have seen the reaction of head coach Steve Triccio on the far side of the field there in the dugout for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. But you said it, the field just reached up there and grabbed Moise Poiti. Nothing he could do about that one. It was a good pass back from Schweitzer. Poiti maybe taking it first time, it would have been all right, but just tried to take a touch. These conditions reached up, grabbed him, made it real difficult. Now S2 has a chance to grab a priceless goal right at the end of the first half.
Corner kick. Big ball, side spin, look out, still loose. And Vercoloni there to cover.
Great job from Luke Vercoloni.
Here's Syed Robinson, pressured from behind. And Saeed not able to keep the dribble.
Trying to camouflage the ball in those boots there with Syed Robinson. Great break forward though, using his speed to get in behind, such a valuable weapon. We'll see that come into play even more in the second half here at Widener Field. Using the speed of that Switchbacks forward three to get in behind these tired legs of Seattle S2 as they play up here at altitude.
Now that should just about do it for the opening half. What a half it's been. A lot of defense, good opportunities on both sides. But in the end, after 45 minutes of play, still no score. Switchbacks FC, Seattle Sounders FC 2, head of the locker room, 0-0. We'll step aside when we come back. The halftime show, Roland Vargas with a special guest. What a save, what an opportunity. Zeros in Colorado Springs. Hey, do you want me to stay right now out here and then we'll bring in our
Honey,
guests?
what's for dinner?
I don't know. Order a pizza.
I did it last time. You order.
I don't have the number.
Look it up. So
Want me
easy.
to stay?
A 3-year-old can do it.
Hailstorms are fun to watch, but they can leave you with a damaged roof. When that happens, Cornerstone Roofing can put your roof and gutters back to where they need to be. We provide free inspections and insurance estimates, and we'll work with your insurance company so your new roof is hassle-free. Plus, our customer service department will walk you through every step to make sure it's a fast and easy process. Cornerstone Roofing is licensed and bonded, so all work is guaranteed. Call Cornerstone Roofing for your free estimate, because integrity is the cornerstone of our business.
Hacienda Villarreal, authentic Mexican cuisine in a bright and colorful atmosphere. Come in and enjoy some of our signature specialty plates, made fresh to order just for you, like the molcajete, fajitas, and the steak and shrimp plate. We've also got all-you-can-eat enchilada Mondays, Taco Tuesdays, and Gorditas Wednesdays. And don't forget to try one of our flavored margaritas. Open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner, dine-in, carry-out, and delivery. Hacienda Villarreal, located near Platte and Murray in Colorado Springs.
Things that affect our viewers affect us. So the stories we do are just as important to us as it is to those watching.
My favorite part about being part of the morning team is that work is fun. It has to be for me to want to get up this early.
Every single day I come in, and even if I'm very tired, by the end of the morning, I'm like, wow, that was a lot of fun.
If we're having genuine moments, I think people at home are experiencing those with us, and this is a fantastic way to kick the day off.
Fat Boys Pizza and
Honey, what's for dinner?
I don't know. Order a pizza.
I did it last time. You order.
I don't have the number.
Look it up. So easy, a 3-year-old can do it.
What is life? The everyday drudgery of working bills, or is it those small moments when you can pause, close your eyes, and be in the moment? What is beer? It is the moment.
Beer is a beautiful thing when it's done right.
He's a legend and a genius. I hope I can live up to his expectations.
When you put everything you have into something, the blood, the sweat, the tears, you hope to have created something people are willing to put their reputation on the line for. And if it's not, you need to start over.
It's an intense process and it's very frustrating when things aren't done perfectly.
It doesn't matter if you're a success or a failure in life, because in here, the only thing that matters is the beer's perfection.
Beer is not a simple beverage. It's the dew on the grass in the morning. It's the elation of success. It's your biggest supporter. It's your memories of friendship and sorrow. It's love. It is life.
It's perfect.
Hi, we're being joined today by Jake Edwards, president of the USL. Just getting ready to kick off an exciting 2018 season. Jake, thank you very much for joining us today.
Great, my pleasure.
You know, we're getting ready to kick off the 2018 USL season, but this year has also been very crucial for the successful launch of USL Division 3. Talk to us about, you know, the league and kind of the steps that are taking place to get ready to kick a ball with them next year.
Yeah, that's a great deal of work that's gone into that so far. It's been a 2-year project, and we're kicking off in 19. Very excited. It's a significantly important step that we're taking here because There needs to be more professional soccer. There are a significant number of communities and fans that don't have access to a professional team of their own. And there's an opportunity there to go into these communities. We want professional soccer clubs that are going to be here for many years to come, and we'll follow the same model with the right ownership, with the right venue, and with great professional players. Now between the two professional divisions, and also with our pre-professional league, our PDL, our Elite Amateur Under 23 League, now with the three properties, you'll actually see more integration of these leagues. Division 3 is going to have a huge impact on the growth of the sport.
What does Jake, as president, think about when you're looking ahead for the next decade? What are some initiatives that you kind of see on the horizon?
We set a long-term strategic plan out that took us through 2020. Some of those projects are going to carry on beyond that. There'll be some more expansion into the USL for Division 3. It's the continuation of our soccer-specific stadium push to get all of our teams playing in those venues. Again, continue to focus on the competition level, continue to attract quality players and world-class stars into the league, and coaches as well. A large part of what we're going to be focusing now is on the commercial growth and the media growth of the league, as we've built significant interest and significant quality, and there's a lot of people that want the content now, and so we're going to be unveiling a lot of new partners over the coming 12 to 24 months. So there's a big area of focus there for the league, and ultimately the fans. Keep servicing the fans, keep engaging with the fans, keep giving the fans more and more great professional soccer for them to come out and support.
Welcome to the 4th episode of The Breakdown. Once again, I've handpicked my plays of the week, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
Ball sent in. Crossed away, team save, keeps it 1-0.
This clip is both attacking and defensive. You see on the Orange County counter-attack here, he does extremely well to carry his run forward, and he gives the defense of San Antonio a lot of problems. And then if you flip it now and you look at his recovery run, it's fantastic. He tracks the immediate run of the attacker, and then he follows it through and continues to back up his keeper on the line. And it's a fantastic goal line clearance, and it keeps them in the game after 60 minutes.
Out. Back to Sari. Chip toward the back post. Felix Chaykum, and an early goal for S2.
The reason I've picked this clip is not just the finish and the header, but also if you watch Sari's assist. He backs up his winger here, and he creates himself an extremely good angle to give that cross. And technically it's an extremely tough pass to make. When the ball's coming at you and you've got to give a 90-degree angle on it and cross it at the back post, it's extremely difficult because you have to think about all sorts at that stage. You have to think about the keeper coming to catch it, but then also giving the loft to get it over the defender and down. And it's a fantastic assist, and that's the reason it's in my play of the week.
For O-line, Von Williams. Stepped up big, his number was called. Look at this, perfectly timed. It's Sunni Saad. Saad lines him up.
Sunni Saad's goal for Indy 11, for me, was created purely by Iozzi's pass here. When the ball's played into Iozzi, he takes a couple steps back, and that gives him the opportunity to get his head up and see Saad's movement. And it's a fantastic driven pass over the defense, and it's a fantastic finish into the corner with good disguise.
Stability in terms of paying so that players from the Caribbean, players from South America.
This clip is one of my favorite ones. The athletic trainer for St. Louis, is just so casual with it. I mean, he takes it out the air one-handed as if he's not done anything about it. And he's caught it and throw back, just dead casual, and I think he's amazed every single player on the bench, including all his players. So as you can see from the breakdown this week, it's not just players that get on, it's also athletic trainers. So keep that in mind for future games. I hope you've enjoyed my hand-picked plays from the week on the 4th episode of The Breakdown, and I look forward to seeing you next week.
Welcome back to Widener Field in beautiful Colorado Springs, Colorado, where the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC locked in a tight 0-0 draw at the halftime with the visiting Seattle Sounders FC 2. Welcome back into the booth, everybody. Roland Vargas, pleased to be joined in the booth today by a very special guest, Mr. Dan Stever, the president and publisher of the Gazette newspaper here in town. Mr. Stever, it's a pleasure to meet you here.
Thanks, Roland.
How have you had the first half of the Switchbacks game? What have you thought about visiting Seattle today?
Well, I think it looks pretty good out there. For a day like this, the action is pretty hot and heavy. The Switchbacks have been playing pretty well, and I feel pretty good about the second half.
I wanted to ask you a question just about Colorado Springs in general. From the Gazette's perspective, how important is it to have the Switchbacks continuing the USL, continuing to play in the second tier of American soccer here?
Well, it's really important. Over the last 4 years, this city's been on a bit of a roll, and it's no coincidence, I think, that the Switchbacks, that coincides with their arrival in town and the opening up of the club. Any great city has got to have great culture, and certainly sports and the arts and things like that are what helps make a great city. And the Switchbacks, I think, has been part of this resurgence of Colorado Springs in the last few years.
You know, I couldn't agree more. You and I were talking about it just before we went on air. Still some people in town that don't know as much as perhaps we think they should about the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. How do you think the Switchbacks and maybe the Gazette can help as well, getting people more involved, getting people out to the games here at Widener Field and bringing up that enthusiasm in the community?
I think telling a friend. As we were mentioning earlier, I met a man last night that was a former soccer player in high school and college, lives within walking distance of the field, has never seen a game. So I think spreading the word by word of mouth, telling a friend, dragging people. Once you're here and experience a game, you're likely to come back.
Now let me ask you about the Gazette. What are some special projects you guys are doing in town?
Well, the Empty Stocking Fund, we are in our 35th year. We raise over $1 million every year for charities around town, and that's our biggest event of the year, the Empty Stocking Fund.
Perfect. And what's your prediction for a final score here after the second half of this game?
Well, 1-0 for sure, maybe 2-0, but rather than be greedy, we'll just take the win, and so I'll say 1-0.
Mr. Stieber, I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
stay
Roland.
warm, stay happy. We'll see you after the game. I'm sure you and I will meet up. Welcome back, everybody. We'll see you after the commercials here as we get the second half underway at Widener Field. Seattle Sounders FC2, Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. Join us back here at Widener Field. Perfect. Thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Fat Boys Pizza and
Honey, what's for dinner?
I don't know. Order a pizza.
I did it last time. You order.
I don't have the number.
Look it up. So easy, a 3-year-old can do it.
When you're in the market for a new home, consider the advantages of working with a reputable builder. Make sure quality and craftsmanship are part of the offer. Energy and efficiency are both must-haves, and find an area of town that's right for you. It's your home, so do your home work.
Home buying tips presented by Oakwood Homes. Call or visit oakwoodhomesco.com or to speak with a new home counselor.
Hailstorms are fun to watch, but they can leave you with a damaged roof. When that happens, Cornerstone Roofing can put your roof and gutters back to where they need to be. We provide free inspections and insurance estimates, and we'll work with your insurance company so your new roof is hassle-free. Plus, our customer service department will walk you through every step to make sure it's a fast and easy process. Cornerstone Roofing is licensed and bonded, so all work is guaranteed. Call Cornerstone Roofing for your free estimate, because integrity is the cornerstone of our business.
Every time I talk to my parents, they say, you're always laughing on the show. Like, do you ever work? I do work. I just like to have a good time while we're doing it.
I didn't know there were rules. Yeah, I don't know. I see opportunities to enjoy life and have fun, and I know that I work with people that's important.
I love when we can just roll with something, not just read what's on the prompter. That's in the script. You know, we always go off script.
That's what makes our morning show so fun and so different. We're not afraid to have a good time, and we're definitely not afraid to laugh.
Fat Boys Pizza and
Honey, what's for dinner?
I don't know. Order a pizza.
I did it last time. You order.
I don't have the number.
Look it up. So easy, a 3-year-old can do it.
Back here on a cold Saturday night, Widener Field, Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC and S2 of Seattle scoreless. Some opportunities over the Switchbacks.
Great break forward from Shane Malcolm. It was a good block in the end. This was a great opportunity from the Switchbacks FC as well. Jamal Jack blasting that strike through, going just wide. Switchbacks really had the better of the chances in that first half, as we're seeing here on these first half highlights.
And Jordan Burt, perhaps the shot of the game and the save of the game. Brown laying out. Callie Brown was outstanding.
This is a great save. This is a great camera angle we have right here, just bending inside that top corner. Jordan Burt, for sure a goal there, but a great save from Callie Brown. Luke Vercoloni going close as well. That ball took a deflection. No idea where that one could have gone. Brown just hoping that one goes past his post. And there, AJ Ajayko looking for that same post again, and the Switchbacks just getting ready for the second 45.
So your halftime statistics, shot advantage, Colorado Springs in a big way. Corner kicks, 2-1 margin on that. 6 already for the Switchbacks FC. So all in all, well-played games in terms of giving themselves opportunities. And now the opportunity awaits here in half number 2. Burt, Jack, Malcolm, Vercoloni, A.J. Ajekwa, and Callie Brown. He's been the man of the match to this point in terms of the difference maker. He has played more minutes than any other S2 keeper this season, 270 coming in. The next closest was Brian Meredith with 180, but Brown with 9 saves coming in and certainly out of that total here tonight. A.J. Ajekwa, kick it off to start the second half. Josh Howell, Roland Vargas, glad you could join us here. Switchbacks FC on a cold, and I mean cold, Saturday night. Here's Burt the cross, and Seattle positioned well to play it. Jordan again, down with the right foot. Dancing to the right, good ball in, but better position defensively by Sam Rogers. Can see Schweitzer directing traffic. And let's dump it back, and Moise Potty content to play. This is a dangerous position given the footing issues that both teams have had.
Yeah, you can see there, Pawadi just didn't have confidence to clear that ball long with his left foot out the first time, so he took that touch. Strikers are going to know that. They're going to be closing these goalkeepers down, putting them under pressure, forcing them to clear at the first chance. See if they can cause some errors here. As you said, this surface really bouncy, unpredictable. A lot of players needing those 2 touches. Just 1 touch here to look the ball in, and then a second touch to pass. There it is.
Played up, defended there by Taylor Hunter. Lessie on the throw-in, and tell you what, both teams have been fundamentally sound here. Really haven't seen any breakdowns to this point. Good help there by Schweitzer.
Yeah, strong coming across in that center midfield position there for Jordan Schweitzer. We see there the throw going backwards. Referee's assistant will let him retake that one. Ulissi just going to drop that one short. S2 going to try to hold the ball in the Switchbacks end.
He'll tap. Ulissi backside. And kept alive here by Seattle. What a takeaway.
It's a good play initially from Taylor Hunter, then to win the throw in for his team there. Deep in his own half, the Switchbacks right back, moving across in that center back spot for tonight's game.
Well, after tonight, Colorado Springs at Orange County, the second place team right now in the Western Conference standings, then home for 2, Reno and Vegas, and on the road at OKC. So they are going to try to make the most of this one here tonight. 1-1 on the road trip, coming off a tough 2-1 loss, losing to Sacramento Republic FC for the first time in franchise history as Brown, off the outside part of the foot, clears it out. Burt drifting back. Seattle's looked a little sharper here out of the break.
Yeah, they've had some good words at halftime. S2 has done well. They've had some better possession inside the Switchbacks half just to start the second 45 minutes here underway at Widener Field.
Important match for Colorado Springs, a win tonight for Seattle, and that vaults them into a tie for 9th. Obviously, we are super early, but never too early to at least look at the standings and how things are shaking out. Top of the 18, low ball, ricocheted out, trouble, and cleared out by Switchbacks FC. That's Jamal Jack. Check that, that's Tombe.
Good play from Said Robinson, looking for that ball over the top for A.J. Jacob, but he's going to continue his run.
Trying to knife it through to Jakwa. Bercoloni retreating, look at a hold. And that's tough collision, the tackle. Azriel Gonzalez going down, still clutching that right shin, and Luke's going to draw a yellow card.
Yep. Luke Vercoloni just telling the referee that was his first foul there. He does have a point. But the referee did brandish the Hanson Hot Springs yellow card. You can see the surface there didn't do Luke Vercoloni any favors. That ball just took a touch up, and Vercoloni almost accelerated there off of the surface, just catching the player there. Referee right on top of it, quick to produce the Hanson Hot Springs yellow card.
The professionalism there, the veteran Luke Vercoloni drawing the Hanson Hot Spring Spas yellow card. So Callie Brown to set it up. Luke Vercoloni drifting back into the Switchback FCN. Our referee, Rosendo Mendoza. Here's Bert Malcolm with the right foot holds, trying to get it through to Vercoloni. Here's a look at one of our sponsors here, Cornerstone Roofing and Gutters. Proud partner of Switchbacks FC. That ball holds just a bit. Allows Ulysses to play it. Jamal Jack now. Trying to knife it through to Burt. Syed Robinson closing in. Schweitzer. Ball down, and Jamal Jack. Not many times you're going to see opponents get behind number 8. And good clear out by Pwadi.
Nice win from Syed Robinson to flick that ball on for Jordan Burt. Just going to accelerate off that surface and hold up for S2, but that was a nice win from Syed Robinson.
Well, I still feel like whether it's the Switchbacks or Seattle, we're going to see some kind of a funny bounce or a slip possibly determine the outcome of this game as tight as it has been played here to this point.
Yeah, we can see both of ourselves holding each other's breath a little bit when those balls go into the goalkeeper's feet. You never know if Pwadi's just going to take that ball first time. There's just going to be a strange bobble. Perhaps something strange is going to come from that. So you said it right. Definitely think there's going to be some opportunities at the end of this game. One of those could definitely come from a mistake, just a bit of a challenge from the surface as well. But it's held up so far. I mean, haven't been too many players going down from it cutting up. It's just been bumpy and difficult for the players to string a lot of passes together.
And whether it's Brown or whether it's Pwadi, both keepers need to be decisive on their lines. Any indecision could be costly.
Yeah, don't make a mistake. Just get it out of harm's way. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just get rid of it.
Here's Shane Malcolm. Challenge set out by Usman. Quiet crowd tonight, and why not? I mean, it is frigid. Wind really died down, but it is still a cool evening. Schweitzer, the play. Here we go. Jordan Burt. He's got Suggs to the left side. Here's the captain, Josh now. Some room to work. Malcolm calls for it. Shane backside, and it's over his head. You could see both were on the same page. Ball just a little bit heavy.
Game's just lost a little bit of the flow it had to start the second half in the last couple of minutes. Been a bit disjointed, a bit scruffy here at Widener Field. Both teams sending some substitutes out to warm up, work out. Looks like the Switchbacks might be ready to make one pretty soon as they win the ball back in another good position there from Jordan Schweitzer.
Robinson, the touch. Vercoloni was streaking to the box, but Brown there in time.
It's a smart idea from Syed Robinson just to put a little bit of height on that ball, try to flick it up through that space there for those on-runners from the center midfield, but just unable to get on the end of that.
You know, that's one thing we've seen a lot out of Luke Vercoloni, so active in the box, whether it's cutting through the center, behind, on a kind of a back cut. Keep an eye on number 4, so dangerous, in particular late in a contest.
We are going to see a substitution here for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC on the far side of the field.
So for the first time comes Nikki Jackson.
Yep, just signed for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC on loan from the Colorado Rapids just up the street. And he's going to come in for Shane Malcolm on our Ronald McDonald House substitution.
Comes in the 55th minute. Nikki Jackson, boy, one of the up-and-comers, certainly a high draft pick and an MLS-type talent.
And he's already got goals at the MLS level. Nikki Jackson, good player. Head coach Steve Tritchie wants him to be able to train up with the Colorado Rapids for a couple days and to be able to train with the Switchbacks down here for a couple days. So it's a great relationship to have for head coach Steve Tritchie to be able to call up the Colorado Rapids, get that kind of MLS talent down here in Colorado Springs. But obviously his first minutes here for the Switchbacks FC.
Here's Josh Suggs on a free kick. Good ball backside, headed up through the end line. Well, good idea. Josh Suggs, boy, he is so good from that position.
He was. Jamal Jack, great leap, great ball, perfect amount of height on it, just waiting for the players to attack it. And Brown watches it go up and over his goal in the Fat Boys Pizza replays. We see S2, the visitors, making their first substitution of the night here to match the Switchbacks off the bench.
Sent out by Callie Brown. Widener Field, proud homer of the Colorado Springs Switchbacks. Widener, proud partner of Switchbacks FC. And they're going to get the Switchbacks for a foul as hurled over on the ground, David Estrada.
Yeah, referee just wants to have a word with Jamal Jack here. Looks very unlucky on Jamal Jack. Jamal Jack had eyes on the ball. Both players going for it. It's not Jamal Jack's fault that he's bigger, stronger. Not the referee blows the whistle. S2 just going to take their time here, running this clock down before they restart with the free kick.
Well, we talked about the number of close matches the Switchbacks FC have played in outside of the first game against LA when they won that 2-0 and the win at Reno a week ago, 4-0. Every goal has been decided by one game. And on the flip side, S2, they played in some tight games as well. Last week, a 1-goal victory over Rio Grande Valley. And a pair of 1-goal losses and a win of the opener, 2-1 over Portland. So both these teams accustomed to tight games such as this one here tonight. Burt closing in. Taylor Hunter drifts back into the box. Now the turn. Still some room to get off the shot. And it's ricocheted through the end line. And going to see last touched. Switchbacks FC ball.
Yeah, dangerous pinball there a little bit in the Switchbacks box. Eventually cleared at the end by Taylor Hunter. Just ricocheted off the S2 player. So Moise Poitier will restart here with the Switchbacks goal kick. See here the Switchbacks defending in packs. Taylor Hunter gets that ball, plays it off the attacker. Moise Poitier, you see here.
So free kick, Jordan Schweitzer, he'll back off, and Tombe over to play it.
Switchbacks should see if they can win the ball off of this knockdown here.
Punt shot, top of the 18, headed right back out. Schweitzer heads it over, off the right foot. This broadcast available on ESPN Plus, the new home for USL streaming, started a couple of weeks ago. Visit USLsoccer.com for more details. Shot right side by Suggs. Callie Brown and Josh not able to get as much foot into that as he would have liked. And down to the ground now, big time blow. AJ Ajakwa slow to get up.
And we've seen a red card off the ball here, ladies and gentlemen. The referee has given a red card, a straight red card to Seattle S2 player. He has been sent off. So S2 are down to 10 men here. We'll see if we can get confirmation of that here after this. But Suggs with the... Sorry, the captain has been sent off for S2. It was a great play forward by Suggs. That shot onto his right foot, scuffed it a little bit. Goalkeeper was able to make the save, and then in the aftermath, I believe it was the ball played through to Josh Suggs. Sorry, must have done something off of the ball there. The referee saw it, had nothing to say about it, came straight to the back pocket. Red card it was, and Sorry is off, and S2 are down to 10.
As we see Sorry making his way back to the locker room and back live, and here's the play.
You can see there he caught late. But Jake, after he played that ball through, the referee played the advantage. Great job there by the guys in the truck on the replay. You can see there's Suggs' right foot shot coming in. Good save from Brown. The referee went back and I believe gave the red card then. After that, perhaps it could have been a second yellow maybe after seeing that challenge there in real time. Perhaps the referee gave the advantage and went back and gave Sorry a second yellow and then a red card. But either way, Sorry has been ejected from this game. Seattle S2 are down to 10 men, and the Switchbacks have a great opportunity to snatch 3 points here at home at Widener Field with just over half an hour remaining and up a man.
Jack to Suggs, left side, Saeed Robinson. There's Burt in front of him, Jordan touching. Suggs, cross, offside.
Just offside there, Josh Suggs.
Now Colorado Technical University right here in Colorado Springs, sponsors of Switchbacks FC. In fact, so much snow piling up on the field you can see in front of our advertising boards. And you get a low angle on the far side, and it's tough to make out some of the sponsorship signs. CTU, one of the signs covered up, but it gives you an idea the amount of snow we've had, and still cold enough. It's certainly not melting tonight.
No, that snow's not going anywhere. It's freezing in Colorado Springs today. Both teams have done well with the conditions here at Widener Field. They played with the surface. They've used those little accelerations when the ball has skipped off the wet of the surface. And both teams have done a good job, to hold their feet and not go down. We haven't seen any goal scoring opportunities go missing because players have gone down here this evening. So it's been a good game at Widener Field. Switchbacks, great opportunity with an extra man for over half an hour here.
Jake would nearly able to play it down. 62nd minute of play as Seattle, in case you just joined us, down to 10 men. Red card issued to Ray Sorry in the 59th minute of play. The captain to the locker room, and certainly opportunity for Colorado Springs. Can they cash in?
Luke Furcoloni going into the referee's book there. And a red. Second yellow card for Hanson Hot Springs, yellow card for Luke Furcoloni, and the referee has evened it up here. So we're 10 on 10. Luke Furcoloni sent off for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC.
Well, tough break for the Switchbacks FC as Furcoloni read it up here in the 62nd minute. That's a Hanson Hot Springs Spas yellow card. Now, rare to see number 4 headed to the locker room early.
You can see here Luke Furcoloni pleading his case. Referee right on top of it. Referee just holds the restart, gives Furcoloni the second yellow card. Luke asks what that is, and then the referee pulls out the red. See Schweitzer there with the earlier challenge. Has 2 players just reminding the referee that's his second, and Luke Furcoloni knows what's coming. He's off. Unfortunate. It's been such a well-played game for Luke Furcoloni up until this point. It's been great for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC this season. We've talked about him every broadcast we've had this year at Widener Field, but he'll be back. He'll be ready to go soon after sitting out a game as S2 makes a substitution on the far side of the field.
Francisco Narbonne in. And out goes David Estrada. Coming to the 64th minute.
Ronald McDonald House substitution there for S2.
Ronald McDonald House Charities. Free kick, low ball, some top spin. Sent right back out. Dangerous in the box. Gets by one S2 striker. And here's Saeed pushing.
Good hustling from Saeed Robinson there, forcing S2 back.
That ball skip off the pitch.
You're not going to shoulder Jordan Schweitzer off the ball there. Earlier in that play, A.J. Ajayco, great strength at the end as well, just to hold that ball in for the Switchbacks on the far end of the field.
Big push, a lot of chase out of Nicky Johnson playing up top. Came into the 55th minute. 4th round pick of the Colorado Rapids. Here's Burt waiting. Suggs to his left, trailing, and Callie Brown. They'll still go back to that play by Callie Brown, the diving stop on Jordan Burt. That's the difference. And a man still down. Our Jack Quinn's fan of the game, and now these two young fans earning our Jack Quinn fans of the game, but I think tonight we could give it to everybody for showing up here tonight. It has been a freezing night, period.
Shout out to the Trailheads there behind the goal. They've been here all day long. As you said, shout out to all the fans that showed up today. Absolutely freezing cold conditions. I was talking with Dan Stever of the Gazette at halftime. Just couldn't believe that this kind of cold had come in here, despite it being Colorado in April. But both teams have done well. S2 obviously getting ready for these conditions by coming into Colorado Springs a couple days early this week. Switchbacks have done a good job. Nice play from that man, Taylor Hunter, to work that ball out to Saeed Robinson.
Onside. No, they're going to call him offside. Just barely. He couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I can't believe it either. Saeed Robinson was looking right across the line there, had his eyes up at the back two of S2, holding his line, holding his run. I don't think he stepped offside there, but the referee's assistance flag was straight up.
Curious to see a replay on that as Brown sweeps it out. 67th minute. Then all defense. That ball holds. Suggs, Burt, Josh now the captain. Little stop-start. Forward, Saeed, the long run, and you can see that ball just jump off the wet turf, and this is going to be switchback ball. Ah, they're going to call this on Saeed.
Yeah, a bit on Saeed there, barely puts his hands up. The defender's just waiting for that contact. As soon as he feels it, he goes straight down to the ground. Unlucky there for Saeed Robinson. You can see why the referee blew for that foul, though, from where the referee was positioned. Looks like a push in the back, but it was just smart, savvy defending there from S2, winning that free kick. They'll restart here from Brown. Both teams trying to get a handle moving forward, trying to string some passes together with only 10 men on the field. Both S2 and the Switchbacks.
It's going to open up just a bit here with one man out for each team. Schweitzer off the header. Holding and playing it up is Narbonne. Narbonne coming out of the 64th minute of play. Swept forward. Schweitzer pressers. A.J. Ajayco now closing in defensively. Taylor Hunter right there. Oh, good move by Ajayco. We play on. Into the box, headed right back out. That's Tombe. Low ball, and it sails wide of the post far side.
You can see the player's reaction there from S2, how close that strike was. Moise Poiti didn't give it a dive, thought it was going wide, had it well covered. That was a nice move forward there, going forward from S2. David Olson with that strike, just waiting for it to come down on that right foot on the Fat Boys Pizza replay. Whips it right past Moise Poiti's goal into the Trailheads. Unlucky there from David Olson. It was good play, but Switchbacks here winning the ball back in a good position.
So back live. 69th minute. Going far side for Colorado Springs. Taylor Hunter. Burt. Here's Josh Suggs. Good play with the left foot. Bends it in, nobody home. He had Robinson to the left side, but he'll play it up. The cross. Cleared out. Oh, good turn and go by Olson.
Yeah, great tracking back as well from Taylor Hunter. Read that space, read that move very well from S2, able to win that ball back. Switchbacks, you can see just how quickly they try to get this ball wide, get themselves forward, pull S2 out of the middle. Great ball in, looking over the top of Jordan Burt, just offside there. Referee's assistance flag. Again, quickly straight up. just in front of the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC substitutes. You can see there at home, warming up there on the far side of the field.
They've been offside multiple times here in the second half, but the good news is, Roland, they're breaking free, getting behind that back unit of Seattle. You get the feeling it's only a matter of time before they stay onside and set up a golden opportunity one-on-one.
Well, you're absolutely right. Switchbacks have a great opportunity here.
Jackson, that's got to be a foul. They play it on, and a Jake no. And Jackson not able to draw the foul.
So unselfish from Saeed Robinson there, playing that ball first time across the face of goal to A.J. Jaquwa, not worrying about that potential foul right in front of him, just kept playing on. Saeed Robinson didn't take the strike on, so unselfish, looking for the face of goal, looking for A.J. Jaquwa, wasn't able to find his teammate. Just a bit of a heavy touch there from a Jaquwa. Switchbacks unable to get a strike on goal.
Our Oakwood home scoreboard, 69 and change here into this one.
Did you know when you buy a new home from a reliable builder, you can personalize it to fit your needs? After all, your home is your castle.
Home buying tips presented by Oakwood Homes. Call or visit oakwoodhomesco.com or to speak with a new home counselor.
Moise Poiti. Schweitzer now. He's held and he plays through.
Such a strong player, Jordan Schweitzer. Great vision as well. Switchbacks need to get him on the ball.
Quickness, Jaquwa on the overlap. Taylor Hunter, hard of the accelerated Wealth board and into the snow as well.
I hope Taylor's going to be okay. Nasty fall there into the advertising hoardings. Full speed there from Taylor Hunter toward the byline. But well defended in the end by S2. Going forward again here, David Olson.
Off the left side, corner of the 18 now. Defending is Tombe. Good feed on the cross, and what a save! Moise Poiti!
Brilliant from Moise Poiti, answering the save in the first half from that very goal from Callie Brown. Fantastic there from the Switchbacks number one, down hard and fast to his left. Strong left hand to collect that shot from David Olson. It was a great break forward from S2. They worked it into a fantastic area as we see here on the Fat Boys Pizza replay. Great strike from David Olson, just looking for that corner, trying to pass it into the net. Poiti quickly down, able to collect that one. No rebound chance given up. Great save there from the Switchbacks number one. This is a good angle here behind the goal.
Moise Poiti led the Western Conference in goals a season ago, I should say, and saves a season ago, and coming up with the save of the game so far for Colorado Springs. On the other end now, push to the back is Jackson.
Just hasn't seen too much of the ball since making his Switchbacks debut as Nicky Jackson. Switchbacks want to get him involved. Referee just going to make sure S2 take this goal kick quickly, and they do. A very interesting last 15 minutes plus here at Widener Field. Both teams down to 10 men. Some great saves, some good chances, some difficult conditions.
Poiti look out, retreating. Boy, a good shot would have been trouble.
See the game getting really stretched here. Both teams sort of forgetting that they have midfields. They've got some defenders, they've got some attackers, but the game just getting so stretched, legs getting tired, and obviously both teams playing with a man less. That's why you see these big gaps opening up in the center of the field here.
Another look at that opportunity is shot sails high. Back live, Schweitzer over to Taylor Hunter.
If you just look at home, look at all that space in the middle of your field at home on your TV screens. So much green area there for the Switchbacks to move into as they do here.
Josh Suggs. Nicky Jackson doubled up. Here's an opportunity for Suggs. Corner of the 18. Boom, boom. Step through into the box. And Brown plays it. He had space.
Always difficult from that kind of angle for Josh Suggs to work that ball back onto his favored left foot. S2 did a good job in the end of defending that chance. Switchbacks here defended well, win that ball back for a throw in. You can see the players, both sets of teams in constant communication with each other. So there's just so much area in between the defenders and their midfield compatriots. There's a lot of players able to get into those lines in between. Taylor Hunter, quick throw in forward there. A.J. Jaquwa, good pressure.
Callie Brown. Both these goaltenders have made unbelievable saves. Brown of the first half, and Poiti answers that here. moments ago. 74th minute of play. Still scoreless. Suggs to his up man, Syed Robinson. Perhaps Robinson changing cleats. I believe he had the orange spikes on in the opening half.
Very well noticed.
Right side, no. And they continue to put pressure on. Substitution. In comes Shannon Hopiau.
Tevez coming out for S2. Hanson Hot Springs sponsoring this substitution on the far side of the field. So just some more fresh legs for S2.
Now keep in mind, talk about fresh legs, we've seen Nikki Jackson, but I'll be shocked if we don't see number 24, Tabena Uzo. He was a difference maker against Los Angeles here a few weeks ago. Well, how about our critical moment of the game? We still have a lot of time to go, but let's go to the critical moment of the game as our crew in the back queuing this one up for us in our Penrose St. Francis Health Services critical moment of the game, and why not? Callie Brown, the save on Jordan Burt.
Trailheads already thought this ball was in the back of the net, and it almost was. Callie Brown clawing that one out of the goal. Fantastic save by the S2 #1 goalkeeper, keeping his team in it. Switchbacks had a really good piece of possession. Some nice chances in at that point when he made that save. But here we go. The Switchbacks through Syed Robinson.
The speed, Syed holds, drops it out with the right foot, nobody home. Well, if he had a trailer, that could have been dangerous. Seattle able to close at a hurry. Jamal Jack up defensively, holds the rush. And
it's a smart step forward again, once again by Jamal Jack. Switchbacks, Jordan Burt and Schweitzer both playing in that center midfield position now. Josh Suggs is doing his best with the captain's armband to get forward down the left wing and support the attack. But it's difficult now with just 10 men. The Switchbacks midfield having a lot of ground to cover. Good strength there, good hold-up play by S2.
That's Chankum. And they'll funnel this to Moise Poiti.
It was a nice hold-up play initially by the visitors, but they just weren't able to get that speed coming in the wide areas, finding their strikers very isolated here as we tick toward the end of this game at Widener Field in Colorado Springs. Referee right on top of it, but they'll look to be a little bit unlucky on Jordan Burt.
Schweitzer defending. A.J. Ajakwa chasing now. Taylor Hunter. Both these teams playing with 10 men. Urcoloni out with a second yellow card. Picked up the red 62nd minute. Ray Sorry, the captain, exiting in the 59th minute with the red card. Here's Schweitzer. High ball up, look out. Suggs is there. Can he make a move? Cross, beautiful ball, but it's headed up.
It was a good job by Josh Suggs. He was isolated in that little corner. Did a great job to get the space to work that cross in. Just unable to find the right purchase to get a strike on goal, but good play from Josh Suggs.
Taylor Hunter retreats defensively for Colorado Springs. Up to help as Burt gets by him and Jack to cover.
Good defending by Jamal Jack. Finds Schweitzer in the midfield. The Switchbacks just need men over to break. You see here both teams so leggy. They're looking long, they're looking high over the top, trying to get players in. It's Nikki Jackson going in behind there for the Switchbacks FC, but look how deep the Switchbacks defense is here. They're not moving out of their half. They're not even in the screen yet. There they are. They're not breaking out because their legs are just gone here. Both teams, 10 men, so much ground to make up for at Widener Field with these conditions.
Up to Syed Robinson, Jordan Burt. Oh, good ball. Here we go. He's onside. A.J. Ajakwa deflected over the crossbar. Callie Brown does it again.
Unbelievable there, A.J. Ajakwa just waiting for that ball to drop down, trying to get it on his right foot. You can see how frustrated he is. That ball just seemed to hang up every time it took a strike off that surface. He wants to hit it right here, but he's got to wait. Got to wait for the half volley, and what a save it is, as you said, from Callie Brown. Two strong hands to guide that one over the bar, but a great run in behind from A.J. Ajakwa.
So a corner kick, accelerated Wealth corner kick. And here we go, live now for the corner kick. And that ball backside, hit it up, one hop. And they're going to blow it dead.
Yeah, referee's just going to say that ball went out of play before coming back in on the curl there, I believe. That was the assistant's flag going straight up, and S2 will restart here with what is essentially a goal kick.
Well, folks, stay tuned. Our man of the match is coming up, our Better Business Bureau man of the match. You don't want to miss that. 80th minute of play. And that ball sent back, Switchbacks FC to set it up. Taylor Hunter, Schweitzer ahead of him. And look out, a giveaway, trouble. This is Chankwa. Chankwa holding, great recovery, and they're gonna call a foul. And it's gonna be a free kick there. Look out, a yellow card issued to Tambe.
Seems very unlucky on Tambe. He stayed strong there. Both players, you see here on the replay, both players have a couple hands of themselves. Tambe protesting that he won that ball. Referee comes in. Switchbacks have a dangerous opportunity here to defend as they've made another substitution of the Colorado Springs. Switchbacks FC. I believe Marty Mabin is into this game.
Well, Tambe given a yellow card, or Hanson Hot Springs yellow card. And here we go, free kick. This is crucial.
And Marty Mabin has come on for AJ Jakwa. As we're back to live time here with S2, just debating on how to take this free kick. Moise Poiti desperately organizing his wall.
Mabin on here in the 81st minute. There's the wall. You can see Rodrigue L.A. standing there in front of the Switchbacks FC wall. It's a joint chiropractic free kick. Ricocheted up, Poiti able to watch it angle over on the right side. Here's Syed Robinson turning on the Jets in a hurry. Holding, flips back. Able to keep his feet as Jamal Jack, but he had 3 white jerseys all over him. A burst, top of the 18. Well played by Schweitzer. Jordan won the ball, wants a call, not going to get it. Look out, not out of harm's way yet. Still alive, and there's Moise Poiti.
Game getting a little stretch there in the Switchbacks end. Schweitzer wanting that foul, referee right on top of it. You see here, we're going to get to the man of the match vote pretty soon. Could be that man right there, and it is going to be that man right there, Jordan Schweitzer. I thought Schweitzer was fantastic today. Perhaps didn't get the credit he deserved, but he popped up in a lot of great spaces, played some good passes, has kept his team. You can see him organizing there. He's been talking constantly off the ball. So Jordan Schweitzer, today's Better Business Bureau man of the match. I think well-deserved. I think Schweitzer has had a really good game. Here he is on the ball once again. Just endless energy, picking up that ball, screening his 2 central defenders, and constantly talking to his teammates, communicating with them, telling them what to do. Jordan Schweitzer, today's Better Business Bureau man of the match. What a great performance from Jordan.
Well, 22 has been outstanding. Still some time to go. Well, we'll see if he can decide this match or who it will be. If not, Schweitzer. 83rd minute, take it away. Schweitzer playing it up, trying to squeeze it up to Jackson. Good play by Nicky Jackson. And that's going to be Switchback FC ball.
And you can see how eager Jackson is. He's been making these runs constantly off the ball. He's desperate to get on the board for the Switchbacks FC on his debut.
Headed right back out by L.A. Taylor Hunter spins, feeds it back out of the box. Jackson trying to back down. '84th minute, perhaps a waste of possession.
Unlucky there for the Switchbacks, just watching that cross float out of bounds. What a performance from this man, Callie Brown. Sure he'll get some nominations for man of the match from an S2 perspective. He's been fantastic tonight as their #1 goalkeeper. A couple of brilliant saves for S2. But the Switchbacks still have time here to get a winner. Head coach Steve Trixie talked to us about how important it is for the Switchbacks to win their home games. They don't think anything else is okay. They want 3 points from all their games here at Widener Field. Such a difficult place to play, and a great step forward there from Taylor Hunter.
Neither of these teams have had a draw this year. Midfield played up. Oh, good position by Suggs. And now Jack quickly. Side Robinson. Schweitzer ahead of Saeed. Here's the speed going cross field. Drops it off for Taylor Hunter.
It's Marty Maben coming in off the bench. Marty Maben on that right side. Pushed out wide there, trying to offer some support. And there's your man Taylor Hunter there coming in, trying to win that ball. S2 player just got himself goal side. Steve Tritchu not thrilled with that decision. I think it's best to say Taylor Hunter trying to come in, win this ball here. You can see just taking a bit of a bounce. S2 player just got himself goal side. You see there on the Fat Boys Pizza replay. And head coach Steve Tritchu's reaction was very similar to Taylor Hunter's.
So it's going to be S2 ball. 85th minute. Olsen to play it up. Nicky Jackson in the open field. Two defenders around him. Closes up in a hurry.
See S2 turned on to the danger of Nicky Jackson as soon as he picks up the ball anywhere on the field. S2 have got men near him. Unlucky there. His first touch just a little bit heavy, unable to get on the end of that ball, but he's done some good, made some good runs since he's been on the field for the Switchbacks FC.
How about our play of the game? Brought to you by Cornerstone.
Cornerstone Roofing and Gutter. Moise Poati staying strong, staying huge, making a great save here. Just trying to pass this ball into the net. Came through a sea of legs. Poati saw that ball late. It was a good job for him not to give up a rebound as you see him sprinting off the line there to catch that ball cleanly and restart for the Switchbacks. Going forward for our man of the match, Jordan Schweitzer. Good ball.
Ball up. Here we go. Suggs hold with the left foot. Saeed, the speed, but not enough. Too heavy on the touch.
Josh Suggs just looking for that first-time ball, trying to fire that one in across the face of goal. Just got his touch a little wrong there. Unlucky. Josh Suggs has had a really strong game tonight for the Switchbacks FC, wearing that captain's armband once again for head coach Steve Tritchu.
Play it up. Taylor Hunter. And Marty Maben, number 9, in there as well now for the Switchbacks FC. He touches at midfield. Marty, he is so explosive. Still trying to find the rhythm here in the early part of this season.
Just had a bit of a disjointed season, has Marty Maben because of some injuries, but a great run here.
Speed and driven through the end line. Tell you what, smoking down on the counter. You can see a look at number 31 there.
Nick Hines.
Nick Hines, he can fly.
Yeah, he can. He took on 2 Switchbacks players just for pace. Just one of those old school, I'm going to kick the ball past you and then see if I can reach it before you kind of deals. He got the first one, but Tombe did a good job staying strong there on the second. And Hines still down inside the Switchbacks FC box, just getting back to his feet now.
Taylor Hunter, Maben out to the right side of Taylor. And up ahead, a little bit behind. Marty now. Right side. Active here for the Switchbacks FC. Backside Jackson, the header just wide of the post.
So unlucky there for Nicky Jackson. That was the chance he was looking for. Ghosted in on the back post, found himself in a great position. It was a delightful ball across. Just trying to find that top corner. Saeed Robinson there. Cross takes a little flick. And that shot takes a little bit of a deflection as well. So the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC will have a corner kick. Josh Suggs to take. Great job there on the Fat Boys Pizza replay. Great ball in from Saeed Robinson on the right-hand side. But now Josh Suggs on the corner kick for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. Both center backs forward for the Switchbacks.
In the 88th minute. To lead for the first time tonight, Suggs. Good ball, backside. And that's going to be Switchback ball and a throw-in.
Switchbacks cranking up the pressure here as we take ever closer to the 90th minute. We'll see how much stoppage time the referee will add. Surely there should be a couple minutes at least after those 2 red cards that we saw. A nice flick there.
Jackson. Still alive. And Brown is there. Now, what you would expect, these 2 teams so close to the standings, just 3 points separating S2 and the Switchbacks FC. But a well-played game. These goalkeepers have been outstanding. Down to about a minute left in regulation, and we'll see how much extra time is put on the clock. Off the hop, Quaddy plays it. Zings it out. Marty Maben. Here we go. Nikki Jackson holds. Good job shielding the defender. Keeps it in play.
A strong player, Nikki Jackson, got a pretty blatant shove there in the back. Was able to keep his feet, keep that ball in bounds.
Angle into the 18, the cross! And it's fired wide. Dangerous ball.
I believe that could have hit his standing leg. That's what caused such a crazy, wild deflection there to come off that strike right in front of Moise Puati. Wasn't happy there with his defenders, but the Switchbacks lucky to see that strike go flying over the net and over the trailheads there. You take ever closer here to the tick-tock shop stoppage time here at Widener Field.
Here's Marty, look out. Drops it off a little bit behind Saeed, sets up Jackson. Nikki, take away. 3 minutes on the tick-tock clock, shop stoppage time. 3 minutes, closing, fired high.
Both teams with some excellent opportunities here to tick toward the end of this game. S2 there just firing high and wide. Referee just gonna have a look, take some time off. As you see here, the Fat Boys Pizza replay. It's a good job coming in right at the end there from Taylor Hunter just to put the S2 player off. Nick Hines once again, he's had a couple of chances in these last few minutes. The Switchbacks looking for that winning goal. They're gonna try to push forward. Maybe use this man, the substitute, Marty Maben.
Just a little bit off. Thought Burt was gonna hold. Played it forward. Down to just about 2 minutes of extra time here. Schweitzer pressing. Saeed goes back to Tombe. Run from Taylor Hunter, knifing it forward. Saeed, speed to pressure, and Brown just sends it out. Body by Olsen. What a game.
Crazy game, crazy conditions, couple of great saves from each team. Not a whole ton of tremendous opportunities, but some great technical defensive soccer. Relatively fair played game as well, despite the 2 red cards we had. We didn't have a lot of tackles that we thought were nasty or malicious going off the ball. Just a couple of challenges, late tackles left in, referee right on top of them. Both teams had a man sent off, so as you said, a good game. Just a crazy 0-0 so far, but Switchbacks looking for that winner. Nice ball forward there from the man of the match, Jordan Schweitzer.
Taylor Hunter sent through. About a minute to go. Stoppage time.
It's a great run forward from Taylor Hunter there. Thought he's done a great job as well tonight. Another player playing just out of position, moved out to that right back position. Tombe and Jamal Jack at center back. That's been a great call from head coach Steve Tritchie. They've done really well tonight. And Josh Suggs, of course, as usual, in that customary left back spot for the Switchbacks FC, moving Jordan Bird into center midfield.
Callie Brown, long ball down, Schweitzer.
Good pressing forward there from Marty Maben. Trying to hustle, win that ball back. The Switchbacks, not much longer now to go here at Widener Field.
Throwing perhaps the last really good opportunity here for Seattle. Saeed closing in, pressure from behind. Let it get through, take it away. That might just about do it.
Referee going to blow it back for the foul here. Switchbacks and see if they have time to restart just inside their own half. Pump this ball forward as quickly as they can.
Big ball. Suggs is in the area, Brown, and that should just about do it. What a match this has been. Both these teams, tremendous effort, and it looks like it's going to end up at a draw. Final seconds ticking away here in extra time. Seattle and Switchbacks FC going to pick up a point for the first time this season. It ends at a draw, 0-0. What effort, great sportsmanship. Josh Suggs there and Denson Ulysses. Why not? Well played. Well, let's go back to some of the highlights of Steve Tritchie onto the field, his team at a 0-0 final. And a couple of great saves. Jordan Burt, Callie Brown, play of the game there for Seattle. And on the other end, returning the favor, Moise Poiti. 0-0 the final. Stick around the post-game show when we come back.
Fat Boys Pizza and
Honey, what's for dinner?
I don't know. Order a pizza.
I did it last time. You order.
I don't have the number.
Look it up. So easy, a 3-year-old can do it.
When you're in the market for a new home, consider the advantages of working with a reputable builder. Make sure quality and craftsmanship are part of the offer. Energy and efficiency are both must-haves, and find an area of town that's right for you. It's your home, so do your home work.
Home buying tips presented by Oakwood Homes. Call or visit oakwoodhomesco.com or to speak with a new home counselor.
Fat Boys Pizza and
Honey, what's for dinner?
I don't know. Order a pizza.
I did it last time. You order.
I don't have the number.
Look it up. So easy, a 3-year-old can do it.
Conclusion to this one, 0-0 the final. Switchbacks FC and Seattle Sounders FC 2. Josh Howell, Roland Vargas. Roland, we go to the highlights, and all kinds of great defense and all kinds of great opportunities on both sides.
Yeah, a lot of shots whistling right by the posts we saw here tonight. It's a good, well-played game by both teams. Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC had some great opportunities. That was fantastic from Saeed Robinson. Just no selfishness at all, playing that one right across to A.J. Ajekwa. He just wasn't able to take that ball under his spell and get a shot on goal. Moise Poiti here with a good save. Looked slower than it did in real time. Trust me, folks, that was a good, strong save. You had to dive down quickly for that one. And then Saeed Robinson once again showing some opportunities for the Switchbacks going forward. The new man for the Switchbacks seeing his strike go wide. Taylor Hunter with some great last-ditch defending, as we saw all night long from the Switchbacks FC.
Here's how it looks by the numbers. As you can see, Jordan Schweitzer, our player of the game. And shots pretty even. Fouls right there, both teams with red cards. Corner kicks advantage Colorado Springs, but in the end it adds up to a 0-0 final. And for the Switchbacks FC, Roland, they go to 10 points, stay in that top 8. Obviously, we're very early, but Seattle, a big point, their first draw of the season, 7 points. So certainly it's an opportunity here for Colorado Springs to pick up that momentum, continue that as they go on the road next week.
Definitely, and as you said, the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC, from their perspective, to be able to stay undefeated here at home at Widener Field, to keep Seattle Sounders FC2 off the board, that was huge for them. Obviously not able to get the goals, but the conditions really were difficult tonight.
And despite everything, field conditions, wind, rain, etc., the Switchbacks able to pull out a point, and that's got to bode well as they head down the stretch. They're on the road for one, then they're going to be back at home for a couple, so chance to really get something going as we get closer to the summer months here at Widener Field.
100% correct. The Switchbacks' difficult schedule seems like it's that way every week. Difficult road trip, but now they've got a week to recover, rest in Colorado Springs, use that altitude here before heading out west to Orange County.
Orange County right now second place in the league behind Sacramento Republic FC, who's unbeaten coming into tonight. And then you see back at home against the Nevada teams here over the next 2 weeks here at home. Well, let's put a wrap on this one, partner. It's been a good one here. Switchbacks FC, they get the draw tonight. 0-0 the final for Roland Vargas. Iron Tire Crew, this is Josh Howe saying so long from Widener Field. Jordan Burt, that close, but it ends in a 0-0 draw. Moise Poiti comes up with some fantastic saves. We'll see you in a couple of weeks. Good night.
Thank you for watching tonight's Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC post-match show on SoCo CW. Sponsored by Cornerstone Roofing and Gutter. Integrity is the cornerstone of our business.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League may not be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the express written consent of the United Soccer League.